The following is a demonstration of the app 12-3D Sculpt. Please begin by selecting the 12-3D Sculpt icon located on your iPad. As you see at the bottom, you can select different forms from menus. And scroll through by using your finger to slide from one form to the next. For this demo, we will be using one of the geometric solids. As seen, you have a cube, sphere, ovoid, and donut. Let's start first with the cube. It is presented to us with a simple background, having a blue gradient horizon, allowing for some sense of our point of view. The forms in this program are essentially floating in space and kinetically operate on a pivot point for turning. You can pivot the form's orientation by placing and swiping your finger close to, but not directly on, the form's edge. You will see the form pivot relative to the direction of your gesture. Do not release your finger from the tablet surface. The pivot will move tightly relative to your gesture. Shifts in scale can be accomplished by using the common pinch method to make the form appear smaller and or further away. Spreading the fingers away from each other, or a reverse pinch, can make the object appear larger and closer to the screen. Holding two fingers together and moving them in tandem in front of the object allows you to move the object up, down, left, right, and at diagonals. If you swipe and lift your finger off the surface, the object will spin quickly at first, but then slow down, as if controlled by the natural effect of inertia. The left toolbar gives you access to various modes of sculpting. Each icon represents a different way for manipulating the surface of your virtual form. You will find at the very top of the toolbar two tools that will add material. You may use either one to build up surfaces. The one at the very top adds material in a more acute way. The second tool layers material more gradually. The two sliders at the bottom of the screen control the size and strength for each application. The strength increase adds more material quickly. The third tool subtracts material from the surface. The actions appear as cutting and gouging. The fourth tool smooths and blends surfaces. The fifth tool sharpens edges and corners. The sixth tool flattens out features more directly. The seventh tool inflates materials, much like blowing up a balloon. The eighth tool grabs and stretches material, distorting proportion. If the application of the scale for this tool is large chunks of material can be moved. This pulling tool can also be used to move materials in space, higher, lower, stretching to the left or to the right, etc. If the application of scale is small, extrusions that look like spikes often will occur. Formally speaking, you may manipulate surfaces directly without composition for symmetry, or you may turn on the program's symmetrical mode, which allows for mirrored applications to both sides of the object. The symmetry mode is turned on by selecting the icon located at the middle top of the screen. It appears as a broken vertical line with a squiggle running along its left side. Once selected, a squiggle will appear on the right as well. This indicates its activation. When this mode is active, whatever you do to one side will automatically occur on the other. The last two tools in the toolbar are used for painting and texturing the surface. Selecting the paintbrush will give you a palette for selecting color, modifying color, as well as for selecting different types of brush applications. You should apply the brush just as you would any other tool. You may change the scale and the opacity of your brush. The very bottom tool provides textures and graphics that can be painted onto the surface. When you select this, you will see a square target represented in the middle of the screen. In order to apply, move the object in front of the target and rub your finger over the graphic. You can do this in an asymmetrical way, or you may turn on the symmetry mode, which will apply graphics equally to both sides. Both painting and textural application can be applied in combinations. You may save your project by pressing the plus icon or the gallery icon at the top left portion of your screen.